Being told that I smell delicious is probably one of my most favorite compliments in the entire world, literally. What's up YouTube, it's your girl Kiki Lee and I'm back with another video, but we're gonna switch it up a little bit. And this is something that I talk about a lot in my everyday life, and it's fragrance, okay? For summer, I completely switch up what I choose to smell like versus the fall. So like I kind of just go into two phases of my year really. I'll go spring into summer and then fall into winter. In this video, we're going to talk specifically about my go-to summer fragrances. I want to say for the most part, you don't have to drop the biggest bag in the world. I'm very specific on how I like to smell. So in this video, we're gonna go over each fragrance and then the importance that I feel that a fragrance oil brings to the table. To start off with my summer go-tos, I must say it is so important to make sure that your skin is well moisturized before adding on any fragrance. Just make sure that your skin is moisturized because it does affect how the fragrance will last throughout the day. So honorable mention from the beauty supply store is some shea butter. So this is the whipped shea butter and it's in the scent Pink Sugar. I love shea butter because shea butter is probably the most pure, natural thing you can put on your body in terms of moisturizing other than coconut oil. I'm really big on shea butter. Shea butter is amazing, and then to find a shea butter that also smells like heaven, the Pink Sugar in my opinion is very sweet smell, which is something I never really gravitate towards. Literally, it smells like pink sugar. When you throw on your shea butters and your oils fresh out the shower, it soaks into your body so much better. And then on top of that, when I start with my shea butter and then layer my oil and then layer my perfume, I kid you not, my dirty clothes smells good. Like I can literally smell as I'm picking through my laundry what I for what. I think I bought this jar for about $6.99, completely affordable, and you can layer this with almost any fragrance and it smells so good. And then as I'm discussing a little bit of layering, I want to talk about my two favorite oils for this spring into summer. The first one is that Kimmel Made Black Coconut. It's a fragrance oil that I actually get at Whole Foods. The ingredients are super simple, which I love. Less is more. It's just jojoba oil, safflower oil, and then the fragrance. That's it. So there's literally 3 ingredients in these. This black coconut lasts all day. I usually wear it to the gym as well, and I feel like when I'm sweating with my Pink Sugar mixed with that, like I smell good as I'm sweating. And what I love about it is it really does smell good with a lot of my fragrances. So I've worn it with every single fragrance that I'm mentioning in this video. To die for. All right, and then the second oil that I love so much, this is actually a oil that I got made for me. 3 different scents in here. This guy Solomon in the Winston-Salem Mall in North Carolina, he actually made this for me. I know he said that these are the Dubai scents. I think this is Yara Pink mixed with a little bit of amber cream, and it might be Gucci Men. I don't even know which one specifically. He just made this concoction for me. I think this was like probably $25 for this. I can't even describe what it smells like, but I think it's 75% Yara. It might be like 20 and 5. Honestly, guys, I know that sounds crazy. It might be like 5% of the Gucci Men, because he was telling me like, hey, you're the type of girl that actually does smell good with a little bit more of a masculine fragrance, because with your natural pheromones, like it smells so good. And I get so many compliments. I will never forget. I was flying here from Charlotte and I went to Philly back home because I was visiting family. The boy on the plane, he was like, you could tell, you know, when you're just sitting next to someone on a flight, you don't know who they are. Long story short, he did not speak the entire flight, which I don't know you. I wasn't expecting you to speak. Girl, when I got up, he said, I'm not trying to be funny, but you smell like delicious. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. I didn't know what to do. All I could do was laugh and it's like, oh, thank you. Because when it comes to like getting on a flight, I don't want to overpower anything. I don't know if anyone feels uncomfortable. So I think that morning I took a shower and I literally just had this oil on and that was it. No lotion. I didn't even have the Pink Sugar at the time yet. Girl, turns heads. The first fragrance I'm gonna start off with is something that I feel is just a very soft, I think it's very clean. When I think of it, I feel very refreshed. I think it makes me feel like I'm in a spa, and that is White Tea by Elizabeth Arden. Now, this is how I feel about white tea. Elizabeth Arden is known as more of like a vieja, like old lady brand, but I don't care. I was working for Estee Lauder. The Elizabeth Arden area was right next to me every day, and I would go over there and just smell stuff. Fell in love with white tea. When I wear white tea, People are always like, oh my God, you smell so good. What is that? I tell them what it is and they're like, Elizabeth Arden. And I hope she sticks around because I genuinely like the fragrance, and I do like white tea all year round, but it just makes sense in the summer for me, like in spring to summer. So white tea, the top notes are mandarin orange, clary sage, C notes, white fern. The heart is white tea, white iris, Turkish rose, and matte leaves. And then the base, which is, you'll kind of notice a common theme here with the base notes for me, because I really like amber, I like musk, I like oud, I love coconut, I love pear. So you'll notice those same things. Musk, amberwood, and tonka bean. This fragrance is so pretty. It also is great when I'm going to the gym. I just kind of spray it on real quick. Not an expensive fragrance at all. You can buy the toilette, but I always buy the parfum. But there was a time when I was buying the toilette with the body cream to it, and it is a great combo. Lasts all day. The next fragrance, I pray to God I pronounce it right. This fragrance is not one I naturally would have ever picked, but just being bored and sniffing through things, I was like, I didn't know if I would like it because the other ones in the collection were way too sweet, and I do not like sweet. I don't like too fruity. And I know that sounds weird because there are certain fragrances where I may smell sweet, but that's how it dried down on my body. I would never go like pick like a cotton candy, a fruity apple strawberry scent. Like that's just not me. Bubblegum. But funny enough, when I sprayed this Toy 2 by Mosquito. Is it Mosquito? Mosquito? Ooh, girl. Sorry. This one, to me, it just made me think about when people used to scrunch their hair with mousse, and it'd be crunchy, hard, girl, flammable. And they would wear it like straight bangs. And it just would smell like Aussie Moist all throughout my middle school. And I just remembered that time, and I was like, this just smells like a pretty Puerto Rican girl. Like, I just love the way this smells. So for me, that it was kind of nostalgic, so that's why I picked it up. And I do like the way it smells. Is it my #1 favorite? No, but I think it's great for like sundress, really cute. It does last. I can't smell it on myself after a while. Like, I don't even smell it on myself after about an hour. But other people are like, oh my God, you smell good. And it's more of like you gotta be really close to smell it rather than further away. But it also does smell really, really good when I mix it with the coconut. So the top notes for this are mandarin, Granny Smith apple, and magnolia. The heart is white currant, peony, and jasmine. And then the base is sandalwood, musk, and amberwood. Again, y'all see, I love musk, I love amber, I love amberwood. We're on a roll here. Also, feel free to mix all these fragrances together, to pick one up and play with them, because I do it all the time. The third one we're gonna talk about, oh my goodness, she just means so much to me. All right, the next fragrance we're talking about is an OG. Like, I kid you not, this fragrance is a fragrance my mom wore 90% of my childhood, and it was really hard for me to find for her to buy and purchase as a gift for a while. And then they just said it was discontinued off the market. Now I only find it at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, or the beauty supply store. And y'all, I don't know how the beauty supply store got it. I don't know what they did. That's not my business. But I will buy it every single time because it's the right one, and it's the parfum, and it lasts all day. So I don't know. But honey, this is the Burberry original, Burberry London for women. The oblong bottle. Listen, top notes: rose, honeysuckle, and tangerine. What's funny about this is I hate rose, but when rose is mixed in with a fragrance the right way, I'm not a fragrance connoisseur. I just know what I like and what my nose doesn't like. And I will get lightheaded, I will get nauseous. I don't really like certain things. So the fact that the first top note is rose, they just did this, they put it together so well. So the heart is jasmine, peony, tiare flower, gardenia, and it has a citrus hint, which is really what I think gets me, because I do love a citrus smell. Like when I used to go to Bath and Body and stuff, girl, me and the citruses together real good. Now the base, listen to this: sandalwood, musk, and patchouli. Now patchouli by itself, if it was the top leading note, no, I don't like patchouli. I don't like patchouli candles, but it did it right. With the Burberry, I love it so much because like I said, my mom used to wear it when I was a kid. I knew where my mom was. I could smell her in an elevator, coming up the steps. The car smelled like it. So it's nostalgic for me. It's not my go-to fragrance like where I wear it every day, but when I put it on, I love the way it smells. I feel like a grown woman, and it's just perfect for spring into summer. It smells good in the winter too, but like there's something about the way it makes you feel in the summer that just hits different. So the next fragrance is one that completely shocked me. I did not think I was gonna like this. I really don't like almost any celebrity fragrance that I smell. I'm so picky. But Kylie, you ate that cosmic perfume up. Girl, I smelled it, I said, huh? I think Cosmic 2.0 is my favorite right now. The top note is pear, accord, pink pepper. The heart is vanilla, orchid, and lavender. And then the base, are we gonna guess? It's amber and sandalwood. What I love the most, I think, about Kylie's fragrance is that the 2.0 especially, I love that it's so light, but it can speak on its own. I does have her own little moment with the pink pepper, but there's something about Kylie's fragrance that I think, first of all, it sprays out like ever so like fairy-like. Like it's just so subtle and divine. And then when you go ahead and put that on, it could be worn by itself. She's not loud at all. She's subtle enough to like, okay girl, hey, you might like give me a hug. You smell good, you know what I mean? But like she's not loud. But what I love about Kylie's fragrance is that it's very much a carrier scent as well. Like you can wear it and layer it with so many other fragrances, and it smells good honestly with almost everything that I've paired here on me personally, right? So I have to give a round of applause for Kylie on that. And I even made a TikTok about it and I was like, girl, I don't know what you put in this, but it's crack. It's amazing. I love the way it smells and I think it's absolutely perfect for spring into summer. The next fragrance on my list is one that I didn't think I would like, by Lattafa. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but the Yara Pink is probably one of my most sweetest fragrances that I have, but it smells so good on me and I get so many compliments. The top notes are orchid, I want to say heliotrope, and then tangerine, which again, that citrus aspect. The heart is gourmand, accord, and then tropical fruits, and the base is vanilla and musk. Okay, so I really, to me, it's pretty. I love a good musk scent. I'm not crazy about vanillas. I know that sounds a little crazy. A lot of people love vanilla. I'm not obsessed with it, but when done right, like kind of like rose, when done right, I'm okay with it. Now, I'll take vanilla over rose any day, but I just love musk. Like you can't go wrong with ambers or musk. Like on me, it's a match made in where? In heaven. And then my last one, and honestly probably most expensive perfume that I personally own, is the Flower Bomb by Victor and Roth. This one I was put onto, I want to say around February. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this smell. I had a coworker that would wear it all the time and I was obsessed with it. I was like, I just don't know what this is. It just smells so good. And I was like, I just hope it smells good on me. Because I'm not gonna lie, if you guys notice, almost every fragrance I mentioned here is not on most girls' top 5. But this Victor and Roth, I went and spent my money and I got a small one because I was traveling when I bought it. But girl, that one at all times, delightful. And this is kind of more of like an honorable mention for me because I feel like the Flower Bomb smells good all year round. You can wear this all year round, but I had to include it in this summer video because it's too good to leave out. And I feel like I smell so expensive and it smells absolutely wonderful when I mix it with that black coconut as my base for my oil. And then I put the pink sugar, okay, with the Flower Bomb and just one spritz of Kylie Cosmetics 2.0. Chef's kiss. An amazing scent. Like that's actually what I have on today. And I just know I'm gonna get compliments. And I really do love the way it smells. Honestly, that is, like I said previously, I don't think I can stress this enough. That is the biggest compliment to me in the entire world, that I smell good. But y'all, that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite layering combo, what your favorite scents are, what your top notes are, base notes, whatever that is. Now that I'm really a woman, I have made sure that I've gotten into spending some more money on my fragrances, and that's something that I think is my guilty pleasure right now, is shopping for fragrances. Because for so long, girl, I was buying makeup anywhere, any day, anytime. Now I'm like slightly having a problem. Even if I go to Marshall's, I'm like, let me just buy something. I'm obsessed with fragrances and my collection is definitely growing and growing and growing. But also too, like I don't want to be wasteful, so I try not to buy too much. I'm like, finish what you have at home. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you try any of these little combinations out. If you have any of these fragrances at home, comment down below. If you would try any of these, comment down below. And girl, let me know if you like this type of content on here as well, because I really want to just give you all of me, all of Kiki, and what I have to offer. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.